fencing. The the final frontier. I don't know what to say.
At the beginning of last fall semester, I joined the MSU fencing club. I never thought I would join a club sport, but here I am with the year basically wrapped up. The club, the sport itself, and the friends I've made along the way has made such a personal impact on how my freshman year went. But I've always been curious on how other freshman fencers viewed the club, especially now that the year is almost over.
I joined the Michigan State Fencing Club because I've been doing fencing for a while, and I decided to continue in college. The people here were really nice the first time I showed up, really helpful, and it's grown into some of the best friendships I've had. So
it's really fun, and I wanted to stay active in college because otherwise I was going to be sitting at a lab bench for like 10 hours and not getting any exercise and then eating a bunch of ice cream.
My brother and I always sword fought when we were little. And hey, that's a fun thing to do, sword fighting. And then I found out my cousin was the fencing president. So I'm like, hey, why not? So I joined fencing.
To be honest, I thought I really sucked at fencing at first, but it didn't really deter me just because it was a nice group of people. And they were, I know that they were gonna be willing to teach me that the entire semester, even if I sucked. And I feel like I'm pretty good where I am right now. And that's just because of all the seniors and older people helping me out.
Before we get any further into this video, I should probably back up and explain a bit more about fencing in itself. There are 3 different types of teams in fencing, which is based on a certain weapon fencers use in competition. There's foil, saber, and epee. Each weapon has a specific set of rules. For example, in foil, points are only scored with the tip of the blade pressed on a valid target. Valid target areas include the torso from a fencer's shoulders to their groin, and also their back. Points are kept track of with an electrical scoring system, and when a blade's tip is pressed on their opponent's lame, the point is registered. Hitting off target, which includes a fencer's arms, legs, head, and neck, will not register the point. In saber, a fencer can score with the edge of their blade along with the tip. The target area includes a fencer's entire body above the waist, excluding the hands. The saber weapon itself resembles a modern version of the slashing cavalry sword. Then there's epee. Epee blades are heavier in general, and there's a larger bell guard. The entire body is a target in epee. Nowhere is off target. Like foil, points are only registered by pressing the tip of the sword. In this video, I mainly concentrate on foil fencing because that is the blade I'm most involved with.
I knew when I got to college I wanted to find something to not only keep me active but also help me meet some new people. I didn't want to be stuck in my room all the time. So I came out here my freshman year and I met a lot of good friends, plus I have really enjoyed the sport, so that's kind of kept me coming back.
I had been fencing in high school and I really enjoyed it there, and when I saw some epeists outside practicing in front of Wilson Hall, I was like, man, that looks cool. So I joined.
Why did you keep coming back to the club?
The people are amazing. The sport's really fun and it gets me exercise I need, and it's also probably about 70% of my social life. So yeah, I've met a lot of cool people and I really enjoy the sport itself. It's challenging and it's fun.
I met a couple of people here who were just very open, very welcoming, let's hang out, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, pretty inclusive environment. You get in fencing, like other sports, you'll go in and you might have a rough bout or two, or feel like you're really having a struggling, having a hard time, and you want to get frustrated about it, but it's a sport where keeping your head is really the best way to go. So being able to control yourself in critical times like that, I think is a really good lesson.
If you feel like you're not doing great, everyone was there at some point. You'll eventually get there. Just because you don't get it the first try, don't worry about it.
I would say it's probably just treating people like family. Like, it doesn't matter if you win or lose the competition, but you're gonna have to deal with the people tomorrow anyways. So made winning fun and it's made losing bearable, and it's a really good experience to have overall.
They're really supportive. It's a lot of fun to be around people. The experiences I've had at the tournaments and the competitions have been one of a kind and just absolutely legendary.
So, and I really enjoy it. You know, it's a stress reliever. It's a great time to just like take a break from work and doing homework and studying and taking a break from all of the college stuff and just going and having fun.
Unless you fenced beforehand, it's not about getting better at fencing, at least in my opinion for the first year, it's not. It's really just making friends and like being able to hang out and make new relationships.
One of the best experiences that I've had. Friendships are awesome, people are great, always have a good time.
1, 2, 3,